Harry and Meghan will be honoured in America next month for their heroic stance against the structural racism of the royal family. The Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Foundation is celebrating the couple at a gala in New York. Kerry Kennedy, who's the daughter of Bobby Kennedy and is president of the charity, says they've chosen to honour the Sussexes for challenging the royal family, calling the couple exemplary leaders. Kerry also praised the Duke and Duchess for their interview with Oprah Winfrey and even compared them both to her late father. And just in case you're thinking of attending, seats on the table of the Sussexes at the event are going for up to $1 million. I know somebody who dug deep and actually was trying to get there. James. Wanted to sit next to the heroic couple.
We're going to do a whip round for you.
I certainly did not want to sit next to them. Look, the reason they've been chosen by this charity is because their box office, they get them headlines, and it's as simple as that. And frankly, we're dealing with a couple of grifters here. Two individuals who, it's just unbelievable. I don't know what's more embarrassing, that they've been invited over to this gala to receive an award for what?
Heroism.
Or alternatively, that they're going to
Heroism.
turn up and actually accept it. It's embarrassing in all fronts. It's appalling in all fronts. And actually, to accuse the royal family of this I just find it really distasteful.
I would like to come to JJ because...
Can I just check James's pulse first?
Yes, I think
it's going through the roof. Good grief.
Overexcited.
Sorry, I got a little over it.
Yes, you did.
I'm so sorry. I'm so excited to call them grifters.
Taking on the appalling structural racism of the royal family. JJ.
Yes.
It's alleged.
Alleged. Look, they did say that someone in the royal family had made racist comments. So, I mean, this guy knows about grifting. He knows grifting more than anyone. So he's right to assess who's a grifter and who's not a grifter.
Because people like your work.
But what I would say is that I wouldn't let's say they're worthy of an award for it. But this Hope Gala does raise a lot. It raises millions each year for great causes. So if having them there is just a case of its box office and they're not really worth the award, it doesn't matter. Previous winners, Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, George Clooney, Bono. These are not the exemplary names of society.
Do you not see the pattern there?
No.
You only give them to certain types of people,
Yes, exactly,
right?
for famous people.
Yeah,
that's the
famous
point.
Famous lefty grifters. You know, famous lefties. That's what they're giving them to.
J.K. Rowling got it as well, previously.
She's not a lefty.
Oh,
She's a Labour supporter.
I don't think her comments on trans issues would make her necessarily a lefty.
Well, it's not a left-right issue, is it? Are you saying if you're a lefty, you have to be against J.K. Rowling?
I'm not saying anything
You
about
were
J.K.
gonna
I'm not
say
saying anything about J.K. Rowling.
You lifted that lid very briefly.
The whole point about this interview with Oprah Winfrey is that it was riddled with errors, right? Even Harry and Meghan have come out since they gave the interview to say that a lot of the things they said were feelings rather than facts, right? That they admitted that they wouldn't say who was the racist in the royal family. So the idea that you're giving them an amazing...
Huh? Do you think that's the right thing to do, though, to not name someone and then have someone...
No, I think if you're going to make an accusation of racism about somebody, you should say who it was, absolutely. Because they've been very clever. What they've done is they've tainted the entire business. It's a bit like me saying, oh, I spoke to somebody at The Sun yesterday and they said this really racist thing to me, you know? But,
Ooh.
well,
Yeah,
luckily, that's a fictitious account of something that never happened. Very similar to the Oprah Winfrey interview. You know, all they did was they made up a load of stories. There were 38 errors in that particular interview, which were shown to be wrong. They never got married before the actual ceremony. You know, all of the things that they said that happened...
We don't need to go over all those things all over again. But I wanted to ask...
You will accept that it's
But I was going to ask Daisy about whether she thought they were brave, because that's the other thing, that they've been described as brave.
Well, it's funny, actually, because that probably is the one thing that I think they are quite brave/foolhardy, because they have decided to take on an institution. Personally, I don't think they should have done it in the way that they did it. Well, they have. If you think about the amount of backlash that they have brought on themselves, and of course you can argue that they have done that, they brought it on themselves, but it does take courage to do that. Now, this particular example of this event, I just think it's completely political with the small p. This is about them moving into that sphere that Bono and all those other people you've already mentioned are very much in, of being, you know, political influencers. Well, yes, maybe they are hypocritical, but that's what they want to be. They want to be global influencers on the political stage, and this is a way to do it.
You said that, but you described them as foolhardy. I would just say fools. Yeah. I mean, seriously, they've made a mockery of themselves, the system, everything else, and they're taking the money off the back of all of this. That the only reason that they're being offered all this box office stuff is because they've taken all this money, they've given themselves a huge platform, and they keep talking about stuff. They keep putting themselves in the news, and they're doing it again.
We should have their Netflix documentary to look forward to soon.
If they actually thought the royal family was racist, why do they have anything to do with them?
They definitely think that the British media is racist, and they don't think that the royal family
maybe they'll get another reward for that.
Yeah,
well, the British media is not racist either, so they got that wrong as well.
Nah,
Let's have some more.